Yeah, hello everyone. What's good? This is going to be a well, the I want I want to thank everyone for supporting the channel, and again, I will never take y'all for granted. Um, yeah, today's topic is um the hate that black women get from red pill men, passport bros, and Black Manoshpere Men. And over the years, I've realized a whole lot of things. Um, but yeah, the one thing I realized is the one thing I realized is this. Black men want to blame. Well, I say most black men want to go ahead and blame women for their problems. It's like they always want to blame people for their own downfall. They and after after that, I've I've realized that everything that controversial Shannon, the public offender, and everything that the b- black women was saying is true. And when it comes down to it, their their actual um their actual real victims out here, who undoubtedly and sadly to say are are you know you know they do not get the most attention because again, when you have, and I'm just going to say this. I believe that when you have black men who wants to play victim all the time, going on ahead, blaming women, this, that, and the third. Little do they know, it takes away from the black men who are actually victims of, you know, of being profiled and everything else. But yeah, on on the real, every time, I look on YouTube and TikTok and everything, all I see is Black Manosphere Men up there blaming black women and making black women a laughing stock. And again, the fact that you know and there is there is a there's a black man on TikTok, and he pointed things out. He he what he did was he pointed out the self-hatred of black men, and I want to go ahead and give the man a shout out. His TikTok is song salty. You know what? I'll just go ahead and put his his TikTok his TikTok I'll go ahead and put a link um to his TikTok in the description after the live is done. But yeah, he actually pointed things out really good, and I've been sent a video of one of his videos. So and you know again, I want to shout out to Salty Dark Skin, or you know I his I call his TikTok um winks. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you. Hold on, let me get the email of the video. And yep, here we go.
Made this video about my experience with a self-hating colorist black man who was insulting black women. And even as of right now, it's still getting a lot of traction. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I read hundreds upon hundreds of comments from black women sharing their experiences with black men. And it was absolutely soul-crushing, to say the least. And from the black woman, I learned a few things. Number one, black women go where the love is at. So skin color or race has nothing to do with it anymore. Black men has been pushing away black women for such a long time that they have almost completely driven away black women entirely. I have read a large handful of comments from black women stating that they have experienced a lot of racism from black men. And as I tap on their profiles, my God, bro, these women are so beautiful. Every black woman has once stated that they wanted a black man, but unfortunately, through constant rejection and mistreatment, they have looked elsewhere. And you know what? I can't even argue with that. It makes sense. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth. For the longest time, I thought the reason why I couldn't get a black woman was because they didn't want me. But I was wrong. I was so very wrong. The truth is, it's because it's actually the other way around. They thought I didn't want them. There was a comment left by a black mother on my video stating that her daughter could not find a black man because all of the black men in her area only wanted to date white girls. 99% of these comments were from black women. There were barely any black men agreeing with me on the matter. And this is where it gets even more disappointing. Majority of the black men in my comment section was actually attacking me for defending black women and even liking black women. Exhibit A, black women like white women and try to guilt you for liking lighter skinned women. Who gives a fuck, man? Shut the fuck up. How about that? What even is this?
Now I'm now black women. Well, I would say the ones who are still worshiping, you know. Well, I would say there are black women out there who do want black men, and I'm also say this: the the brother who is in this video saying this, he's actually right. He actually is. But I'm gonna let him say some more stuff, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next video.
No one said you had to be tied down by black women. Just what the. Is it really that hard to respect your own women? Like, what the fuck am I reading? Let's talk about how black women set different standards for other races of men. That explains how white men can pull good-looking black women, but the black men you have to be 6 feet. Dude, what in God's name? Everyone is attracted to dark skin. Can't blame them to be. Dude, it's like fucking hell. They're not even hiding it anymore. I never did. No one gives a fuck, Joshua. Now, granted, there were a few black men in the comment section who was agreeing with me. However, most of the black men in that comment section never gave a fuck. Y'all niggas are the reason why I can't find a black woman, let alone talk to them, because they think I don't like them. It's okay to have preferences. There's nothing wrong with that. I have preferences. Black woman, Asian woman, and Arab woman. That's my three go-tos. Whichever I marry, that's who I marry. But never in my fucking life will you ever catch me disrespecting black women or even saying the most colorist or hateful shit towards them. Black women are in fact beautiful, and it's a lot of black men like those people who have the audacity to disrespect them on the daily. And the crazy thing about this is they are black themselves. If it wasn't for your great grandparents, your grandparents, even your own mother, your ass wouldn't be here. This is why I say black men are cooked. How in the fuck can Asian men find our women more attractive than black men themselves? Make that shit make sense. Granted, I'm an advocate for black and Asian couples. Like, I'ma just be real. But let's think about this real quick, okay? If anyone has cracked open a book, anybody will understand or know that anti-blackness is rooted within the Asian community in general. So if Asian men is finding our black women more attractive than black men themselves, what the fuck does that say about us? Now, don't get it twisted. That wasn't a shot to the Asian community. I'm just making a solid point. Black and Asian solidarity out the way. I've been supporting that shit since I came out the womb. But if you think about that shit, it makes black men look bad. Black men in general has constantly showed actions that we do not like our black women. Why would we be surprised if they go out their own way to find love where they are accepted? So if they find it with an Asian man, Arab man, white man, God forbid, and most of the reasons is because black men don't want black women. Now, if you're not one of those black men, congratulations, you accomplished the bare fucking minimum. But if you are one of those black men, I fucking hate you. And I hope those snow bunnies that you like so much screw your ass over in the long run. I'm done. Miss me with this fucking bullshit, man. So I recently
Oh, shoot. My bad, y'all. But yeah, that was and that was the first video that was that was given to me. Um but yeah, here you go. But yeah, the brother is genuine when he's talking about, you know, these things. Um and again, his TikTok is salty dark skin. But yeah, yeah, at the end of the day, it is at the end of the day, what he's saying was facts, you know. And and what's surprising to me is this again, I got another I got another video, and Now, on the real, honestly, I received the I received the same video I received the same video that um controversial Shannon was talking about. Um and and at the oh man, on the real, um I'll I thought I would never see this again. Well, I never thought I'll see this, but yeah, there is a video that was sent to me, and of course the video came from TikTok, and it shows a foreign white woman debunking the passport bros as usual, and when I click the link to the email, all of a sudden, and the video came from Benny Ray, and I want to say thank you to the person who gave me the video. But yeah, go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and play the video for you guys.
Accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up, we're gonna come to the restaurant, we're gonna see your table manners, we're gonna see what you order, we're gonna see do you hold your chopsticks correctly. We're just gonna, study you a bit. Passport bros, I need y'all front and center. Snow bunny chasers, I need y'all front and center. Cause number one, y'all told me that pale women, they know how to be submissive. They're this, they're that. They know how to treat a man. They don't mind going 50-50. They don't mind paying for dates and food. Then y'all also, cause she had an accent. I heard that accent. She ain't from America. Oh, the women that aren't from the West are not. They're this and they're better and they know how to treat a man and they're submissive and they're women like and that lie. They're feminine and nah. Oh, like I said, women gon' women regardless of where they from. If you dealing with top tier women, they're likely to have top tier women mentality. See, but when you deal with bottom feeders, they gonna want to be a bottom feeder, and they gonna do whatever it take to get up out their situation. That includes dealing with your dusty ass. But I'm sure they'll come up with this. Oh, she's American. No, she's not. She's just an attractive woman who knows her value and her worth. Because if you add a little bit of melanin to her skin, and she said those very same things, would y'all have a problem? Like I said, it does. Just like I tell the ladies, it doesn't matter what color they are, what part of the globe they're from, what culture they're from. Women will women, regardless of where they're from. And as a man, if you've indulged in enough women, you understand that. It's the ones that haven't, that live vicariously through the balls of rich men who have the loudest opinions about women. Bougie women are bougie women, no matter what part of the globe they from, buddy. I do not accept a coffee or a walk.
Ooh, dang, that was a whole lot taken. But yeah, he's right. He's right. He's right. And and you know, he's actually right about the men who live through rich men. He's right. And he called out the passport bros. He called out the snow. He called out the snow bunny chasers and everything else. I can and you know what? Everything he said in that video that I showed y'all, he's actually right. I mean, I can't dispute what he said because at the end of the day, he's actually right. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 100. And he was right about another thing too. A had that had she had melanin on her skin, then it would have been a really big problem then. So again, and here's the thing though, and again, and here's another thing. When eh, and here's the thing, at the end of the day, when it comes down to, I think it's time to you know to just come on out and say this. Most well, most black men this day and age, they have an entitlement problem. And when I went to go look up Benny, I went to go look up Benny Ray, after that video. And he also has a video saying, "Stop coddling these boys." He is saying that, and he is also saying, stop coddling the boys and the men within the community. But yeah, here's the thing. Um, Now here's the thing. I don't agree with it. Everything he said. he says, you know, on the other videos he had, but yeah, and you know, he actually did a video about black men love Trump are the weakest links. He actually did that, and so on and so forth. But yeah, um, eh, I'm trying to, and I'm just saying this, you know, and I do not agree with him going after black women who decided to leave the black community and date other races. I do not, I do not agree with him on that. I believe I believe that black women should love who they want to love. And if it's not a black man, then all well. Enough is enough. Enough with the double standards. For real, it's getting old. But yeah, um, again, the hatred that black women get, from black men who watches the Manosphere, who is into RedPill and the Passport Bros stuff. Yeah, and you know, I I I didn't want to say, but it needs to be said. Black women, this is what happens when you decide to coddle black men and black boys. You coddle them, you give them, you spoil them, and then they'll turn around and they degrade your character, degrade your image, and do what and do what they're doing now. That's why I say I could never date a black woman who believes in coddling black men. I can't do it. Um but yeah, in the in the in the grand scheme of things, at the end of the day, I see I see zero problem with men calling out the entitlement. I see zero problem with it. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all one more, and yeah.
This is another one, bro. like this is the thing that gets on my nerves. Is like these people, like you got a lot of black people now, and I don't know. It's like black people from, I guess, from the hood, or country, or whatever, from wherever, right, bro? And maybe like, oh, that's what y'all keep. And they always try to make it by interracial dating. It's like, bro, he said he was talking to that dude's wife. Now, I really shouldn't be giving Buddy any time, but I want to show, because this is why I can't stand the passport bros, right? And the minute I looked at him, the minute I saw him comment on my page, before I even clicked on his page, I knew what type of dude he was. I knew, because they have a build. They have a build. Because this was his comment, blaming interracial dating. Nah, bro, no, cry baby white boy, gon' stop me from messing with white women, you fake pro-black. Speak on what you know. Honest, first of all, I never, whoever said I was pro-black? That's, you so caught up in your feelings, hit dog on holler because you want to chase out the pale women. Number one, I didn't say I had a problem with interracial dating. I say I would have an issue with people like yourself who thirst after non-black women, specifically non-melanated women. Thirst, not date. Because y'all always get in y'all feelings when we talk about it. And y'all be the main ones. See, because people who go and date out with purpose and intent, and not because they think the race that they are is better, is less than, they don't have issues with this. There's always dudes and black women like yourself who the black girl who told you you're not cute, the black girl who denied you because you liked anime and played video games. No, because even look at your comeback and your rhetoric. Date big girls. Who dates big? Who said it? Like, so black women are the only ones who are big girls? That's crazy. Like, look at your, mind you, he follows me. Ugh. Black men worldwide. But I swear, y'all fake passport bros finally got a little money, scraped up a little money, finally got your passport at 40 years old, finally went overseas to some slum ass country, some Latin America or some island in the Pacific that's low costing, and finally paid, bought you a little lady for fun finally, and all of a sudden the world is just so much better and black women ain't shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I know that's the cause, because the first thing that came out your mouth is, oh no, these hood dudes. Who's hood? There's a hood dude that took your woman one day, or the girl you had a crush on back in high school, ain't it? Like, look at you. Ugh. Like, look at what's on your page. Thirsty. Look at what's on your page. Ugh. Look at what's on this dude's page. This is terrible. You need to go to therapy. You don't need to go overseas. You need to go to therapy and let that hurt go from that girl who denied, that black woman that denied you back in high school. The ones that don't want to date you now. You need to go heal. You need to go better yourself. You need to go look better. You need to go look kept, well kept. Get your line up. Get them boneless locks out your hair. Go get in the gym. Go get your beard. Grow your beard out. Go get it lined up. That's what you need to do instead of trying to get your passport. Because it's crazy, right? Because nowhere in any of his videos do you see him actually with any women overseas. He's just walking around by himself. No women in sight, in the club with a bunch of just standing there. And that's what they do. If you can't get women in America, you're not going to naturally get women overseas. That's not how that works. Now, you might not be able to pay and afford for women in America, but that's why y'all go over there, because y'all can pay and afford to pay for them over there. They're not. Then y'all don't even speak the damn languages. So y'all be Google translating and talking about, man, foreign women love us so much more than black women in America. Boy got butter all at the bottom of his teeth, and he talking about black women this, black women that. Bro, get your. And then where's your foreign wife? Where is your Latina? Look at the hashtags dude got on his page. Where is your Latina, your white, you know what I'm saying, your Asian? Where's that wife? Oh, okay. Exactly. Y'all not going overseas to find no foreign wife because they're better. Y'all be paying, bruh. And before you come, yes, I promise you, I've been to far more countries than you can even scrape up to even go to.
And in all of them, women are women. If you're attractive in America, you're going to be an attractive man overseas. If you get women in America, you're going to naturally get women overseas. That's how it works. You took my entire point, missed the entire point that I was making because you in your feelings because you lust and thirst after non-black women. Seek help.
Darn. He, only thing I have to say is, wow. Emails from different people are sending me uh, the homies. They're sending me the homie videos from Benny Ray. They're legitimately sending me this. And I guess this is the last one. And
you know what type of people that irritate me is the passport boys. You know what? I'm convinced. The grown men that come on TikTok and social media and complain about other men and what they do with their passports and where they travel to, I think they're just jealous because they can't afford to do the same. They can't either get passport, probably because they owe child support, or they just can't afford a plane ticket to be able to go and visit these places.
Now, Kane, you my mutual, but I gotta speak on this. Now, you can't try to invalidate what somebody's saying or has an opinion on this app simply because it used the whole why is a grown man worried about another grown man? It's TikTok. We all got opinions on shit, bro. That's what we do. That's what this app is for. We gonna talk. Next. I'm gonna know about Passport Bros too, the modern version of the Passport Bro. And I don't owe child support. I'm happily married and I take care of my children. And I can afford to go these places. Hell, I've been to most of these places. And I have a passport. So yeah, I can talk about it. Because what this whole movement has become now is basically just dudes who can't afford it in this country or can't pay to play in this country want to go to cheaper dump type countries and indulge in the festivities and the women out there because they can afford it better. They get more bang for their buck over there. Because if you've been overseas, you understand that women are women everywhere, regardless, period. A woman can smell a lick in America the same way a woman overseas can smell a lick overseas. That's just what it is. Most of these dudes aren't going to extravagant places or the quote unquote nice places of these countries. They're going to the slums, they're going to the lesser end places in these countries because they can get more for their money. Now, if these guys were going over to these places and they were assimilating into the culture, they were learning the language and they were actually looking for wives versus just out there having fun and paying for women, then I would give them a leg to stand on, which I know someone who personally did that. He self-taught himself Korean, moved to South Korea, went to school, got his degree, and now he's a teacher over there and got married to a Korean woman. They're not doing that. These guys on TikTok promoting that shit. Y'all aren't doing this shit. They're just they're usually a bunch of old guys past their primes who really can't, who something about them doesn't attract women. And so they go overseas and just play. That's all they do. None of them are coming back with wives. They're not coming back with wives. They're not assimilating into the culture. They're not learning the language. They're just over there dealing with women who just want to deal with them for some paper and a green card. That's it. And there's no problem with that. But my issue is when they come back onto this app and they act like it's just so much better over there. Tell folks the truth. Because they never go to equitable countries that are equivalent to America. They're going to lower areas of Central America. They're going to the Caribbeans, or they're going to the chain of Pacific Islands. Why is that? Thailand, Guam, the Philippines, Puerto Rico. Really, come on, bro. Let's be real. Because if they took their ass over to some places in the Middle East and the Mediterranean, in Europe, they don't fuck with us like that. They wouldn't be able to get what they get with their money in places like that. So they'll go to the Philippines, Thailand, Guam, instead of going to Japan, South Korea. Right. But by now.
And you know what type of people that irritate me?
Ooh wee. He said home. Yep. This is, only thing I have to say is Benny is now, you know, finding out and everything. Yeah, and this is, and the fact that they came after him for, saying what he said about the passport bros, and how they put down black women and everything else. All of a sudden, now they saying that he's pandering and everything. At at this point, it's just, it's really insane to me. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all one more when he calls out a black man for, you know, hate, hate for, you know, coming after black women, and then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give my conclusion, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and, you know, or maybe, before I end the live stream, I will show. No, I'm gonna save that for the next live stream. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, I may I may not like him, but big ups to him for going for calling out, the passport bros, the RedPill Men. Big ups to him. Here we go.
Oh, I swear, I don't know if it's the literacy and the fact that y'all can't comprehend, or if y'all just act like the women that raised y'all. What the fuck? How did you listen to my video and come to the conclusion that I'm saying you can't date a white girl? Do y'all want to be with them that bad? Where did I say you can't be with a white girl? Oh my fucking God. I see why these women don't respect y'all. I see why y'all got me sounding like public offender up here, because like Jude, oh my God, for the past week, since the week and a half, since the passport bros have been upset, it's crazy how when I make with content focused and centered around women, y'all cool with it. Yeah, get them, bro. Tell these women the truth. Keep it a buck. Yeah, Benny, get them, man. Get them. Yeah, you speaking facts. But the minute I speak on y'all act like, oh my God, y'all act like the very women that y'all get on here and complain about. I literally laid out what I'm talking about. A man being a pure hypocrite. And y'all circled around, skipped all the information that I said, and then said, why you can't, you should be able to date who you want to date. Where the fuck did I say you couldn't do that? And then y'all continue. This is the part that really just itches my ass. Every time I say something and y'all can't finesse y'all way out of it. Well, why you worried about another man? I don't worry about what men got, but you in my fucking comments. If you don't have to say that to try to boost your macho ego by being hypocritical, being in another man's comments, and interjecting yourself in a conversation that you say that you don't care about, but you're here interjecting your opinion that nobody asked for. Like, go through my comments. These dudes are in their fucking feelings. The passport bro videos, these videos, y'all. Again, y'all gotta stop living vicariously through the balls of men that you are not. Because that's what a lot of this come from. I'm telling young men to be mindful of the content or the people that they consume and indulge in. Because a lot of them are fake. They're giving you bad information. That's the message, and yet y'all ignored that to say, why he can't take a white woman? I put video clips. I've posted what's come out his own mouth. I've shown pictures, and y'all ignored all that to come to your own conclusion, just like these fucking women do. Oh my God. Like, how you out here criticizing women about not being wifey material and qualifying as a top tier man and what they rate and shit, and then you running around in a I can't, bro. But hey, man, y'all do what y'all want to do, bro. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Oh, I swear.
But yeah, I do not agree with him in when he said what he said about the women, but I agree with what he was trying to tell the men. And like I said, this is one of the main reasons why black women have to stop condoling the men. They have to. They have to stop condoling the men because it's only a matter of time before the men winds up, you know, doing what you see, you know, what we see right now. And here's the thing, when it comes down to it, it's I would say it's time to, and this is why I um this is why I agree with the black women who says, you know, it's time to stop coddling black men. It's time. But yeah, also with that, I I I agree with him on this as well. Um, yeah, the men that Benny was talking about are living through other races of men. Let's just they living through the richer men. That's what they're doing. So at the end of the day, so I'm just going to be like this. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to go ahead and say what needs to be said. I don't see a problem with when other men are, holding men accountable. I don't see a problem with that, you know. Um, but quite frankly, the passport bros, the red pill men, the red pill black men, and the black manospheric black men have a problem with. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be going off on Benny Ray like they're doing. If they didn't have a problem with another man calls them out or calls them out on their BS, then then again they would be legitimately agreeing with what salty dark skin was saying. But again, as controversial Shannon said, as he said, you know, at this point, I can't. I most definitely agree with controversial Shannon on this. Passport bros are losers. Men can't handle criticism. And the proof is in the videos that I showed. When black men are holding men accountable, then, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and yeah, um, put this and put this out there. I want to also put this out there. I also want to say that I also have an Instagram. I posted three things up there already. Um, I would um I will be doing a live on next Saturday. But yeah at, as y'all see in the videos that I've shown y'all, black black men have have a problem with accountability. Most of them do. Not all, but most of them do. And it's like accountability is kryptonite to them. But yeah, I also have an Instagram. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. It's right here. The Instagram is drop sack 95. Um, as soon as I get as soon as I figure out how I can go live on Instagram as well as YouTube and other stuff, I'll be able to go live from there. But yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram and and with that, I want to go ahead and thank y'all for coming. Please and make sure to like the video, comment, share this video, and also subscribe to the channel and make sure you're notified whenever I go live. And for those who are coming in and and you know just for those who are coming in, I will this live will stay up. You can catch the replay, and you know what's good, angry biracial. And thank you for the support, my brother. But yeah, um, I'm trying to keep the live stream at well today because it's Sunday. I'm doing a 1 hour live stream. Um, and it has now passed the mark and but yeah but yeah sorry if I was late. Been a long day. You're good, angry biracial. You're good. But yeah, like I said, I believe that black women, if I would say, if you want to date outside of your race, you can. Um, and I also want to say this as well. Make sure to vet the person. If you're dating outside your race, make sure to vet the person because you do not want to get out of a situation that you were already in, and you know and yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is make sure that that you vet the person, you know. But yeah, I wanted to come up here and talk about the hatred, the hate that black women get from RedPill Men, Passport Bros, and the Black Manosphere. Um, the the videos I've shown to you to that I've shown today that were given to me. Yeah, that it re- it really showed me that coddling black men, it it's not working for black women. It never worked. It never did. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and play a song, because now cause now I have songs that I can go ahead and play as the intro and outro. But yeah, um, uh, uh, w- for those who will be watching later, um, make sure you watch the video all the way through. Um, but yeah, also, I make sure to follow me on Instagram at dropsack95. Um, like I said, as soon as I figure out how to do live stream, do a live stream on Instagram, I'll be not only going live on here, but I'll be going live on there as well. But yeah, I want to say thank y'all for coming, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Peace, and I'm out.
Back just like that.
Hang on, y'all. Let me. There it is.